Hello and welcome to Teamsport Newcastle. Let's see what this guy has to say before we start.
Where's Cart 30? I'm new to this place.
Just under 20, before 25.
Alright.
And yeah, I'm in Cart 30 for this session. Yes guys, I finally made it to Teamsport Newcastle. I had a rest 2 days before this. Yeah. I might be hopefully going to Top Gear karting in Durham, where I can show off, well, I can learn the racing line there. And yeah. This Newcastle place has got biz kart chargers for Saudi carts for some reason. It's a bit like mix and match. I pressed the red button expecting for the pedals to go like all the way forward, but they won't because that's the maximum they can get on Saudi carts. I was playing with the red strap under me. All we're waiting for is for this. So my famous line of all of my videos I've made is we're going to be choosing and we're going to leave the pits. So there's Cart 47. Yeah, someone gets stuck. That's Cart 52. They get stuck in the barriers for some reason. He's telling you to come forward, come to a complete halt, and then 47 now gets stuck. Don't repeat what 47-52 just did. Always try to fully steer the car coming out the pits like I do. Yeah, the Teamsport Newcastle one is very good, to be honest. I mean, yeah, me parents don't like it there, so I might be going back next. Anyway, I did 2 people at once coming out of that corner there. I was so distracted there for a second, I forgot what the car number was. Anyway, I take that apex. Very, very messy because I haven't been to this track before, like I said in the beginning. Well, I didn't say it. And here's the red flag for the mandatory flag check. At the Stockton one, they don't wave the flags. It's so unusual to see them waving the flags. He waves it. Everyone's stopped. He's only waving it so then the people who doesn't know what the flags mean can understand. I look behind. There's someone coming, so I indicate them to stop because it's red flag. And the light goes green, and let's go racing. Now I immediately take this hairpin. Very messy and understeering, and that corner there because I haven't been to this track before. Yeah, basically all my exits and entries are sloppy pretty much on this session. Yeah, this is hairpin here. I brake too harshly, resulting in me almost coming to a complete stop on that ramp. There's the left-hander. I take the second apex, cleaner than the first one. I take that apex there, nice and tight. Well, not nice and tight, like still wonky, but I'm still getting there. And whose car is this? This is car 37. I just overtook 50 there. So yeah, I just overtook 50 and 37. And but let's see on how the hairpin goes for this ramp coming up. This car 52. He or she pushes me extremely deep coming out of that corner, resulting in me hitting the barrier as a result. Okay, so my exit from the second apex was very, very messy there. I couldn't be afforded to make mistakes, especially in this new track. Yeah. This Newcastle track was a petrol go-kart track back in 2019, however in 2023 I think they changed it to Saudi carts. So now the Saudis, and here's car 47 here, they're going extremely slow. I take the hairpin, there you go, car 50 just lets me through. Yeah, I take the second apex of that left-hander very, very wide as a result. So the apex there, up the ramp and into this another apex. That will secure the exit coming out of that. Yeah, we're starting to catch up to this car. This one is car number 22. The racing, but how though they're going way too slow, not using the boost, so I use the boost as an advantage to go around the outside of them. And that's the clean overtake done. Now that hairpin, I still really need to improve on that corner when I next go. First apex, I try and make it tight as possible. The second apex, I take it like semi-tight, like wide as possible. This apex, I take both of them tight. And yeah, caught up the car at 52. But they just let me pass because, yeah, car 50 once again. You see the hairpin for this corner this time? Yep, it was nice and smooth for that one. So that's good. Those apexes really smooth at that time. However, I still need to work on that flat out area. This hairpin here, I literally understeer, like overcooking it, or undercooking it, whatever you say, and I overcook it coming out of that first apex. So this is a new track, and you have to learn the racing line as you go on. I have to go wide for the up ramp for this apex, which then leads to this like semi-apex, and I'll literally oversteer and understeer at the same time. Don't know how you can do that. Anyway, I take this hairpin. Well, it's okay at least. It's not really that fussy. Car 47 once again. I managed to overtake them again. And there's two cars in front now. And I overcooked the exit, resulting in me almost hitting the barrier as a result. Car 50 again. They're going slow, so I sent it down the inside. And this is car 20. Oh no, sorry, this is car 37 here. Who's taking some defensive driving, but fortunately I can overtake it and extend it down the inside of the apex. So now all I have to do now is try to catch up to any other ones. Get the overtakes done. Yeah, I just undercook and overcook that corner there. Who's this one? This one's car 52. You're going, but when I'm going race speed, I'm not there yet. I don't overcook as much as I did last time, so that was good enough. I take first and second apexes on that left-hander nice and tight, and then this left-hander leading to the up ramp, I overcook the exit a bit. But because I'm still learning the track as I'm going on, I overcook the exit there. This is car 22 and car 50. 50 goes slow and 22 opens the inside line. And I set it down the inside of 22. And yeah, there's that position. Now all I have to do now is try not to overcook or undercook the exits. And yeah, let's see on how we go on. I'm just going to commentate now at this point because I can't be bothered to edit. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this apex. I'm still undercooking the exit bit. That's racing for it. This hairpin, I'm still working on it. I take it more speed this time, and I undercook the exit out of there. This one, I completely overcook the exit. And then this hairpin, I take way too fast, almost hitting the barrier. And then, yeah, let's see what hot lap looks like. So across the line, this is the second apex of the left-handers. This is car 52 here. He's moving me hot lap, by the way. Car 50 goes slow on purpose. 52 just lets me overtake him. For car 47, just goes slow so I can overtake them. Now that's one way to race, but I don't race like that. I take the hairpin completely, overcook the exit again. I'm still learning this track. I will have to go back one time for a members event or something like that. Yeah. Ruining me hot lap, I guess. Well, I don't know. Just depends. Yeah, the second exit, well, the second apex I take nice and wide. I take these two nice and tight. I still like a bit overcook the exit there. And then this is car 37 here. I spin out because of car 37 here. I have to park myself on the barrier because I can't go around and save myself. So now I'll have to wait for me rescue and hear this.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's alright, don't
My first time here, you know.
And yeah, all I have to do now is catch up to car 37 again after that spin. Yeah, and the flags go green here. I have to catch up to car 37 who's at least attempted to pull away. That's not car 37. That's the one in the red suit. Not sorry, the red sparkle gloves. It's car 50 again. He goes for a move on car 37. Yeah, car 37 just gets in the way. I try the inside line, he doesn't really fight it. And all I have to do now is try to catch up to the one in the red sparkle gloves before the session ends. Because that's one of my goals, to overtake him and secure pole position. But due to a driving like racing line like this, so I could, where I overcook the exits every single time, that I won't be able to catch up to him. I'll just have to end up stay seconds. Anyway, coming around this corner, as per usual, my racing lines are starting to get better. Basically, from the other times, it's starting to get a bit better now. This is car 22 here, but they just don't. They don't care. Let's see if I overcook the hair. No, I take the hairpin nice and good. I get squeezed from 50, trying to make an inside line move, and now that's pushed up wherever the car is in front, farther away from me, so I don't have much time now. The objective now is stop overcooking the exits and try to minimise my cooking as possible. Let's see if I can do a flying. Oh, and of course, there's a red flag. There always has to be a red flag, so I come to a stop and find out that someone has came off crying. I had an allegation of making contact, even though that's wrong. I was basically overtaken. That's what I do when I'm bored in karting. I just overtake. So see you after the red flag. And after waiting 5 minutes, the lights go green here. And yeah, I take the racing line because I'm starting to get better at the racing line at Teamsport Newcastle. However, I still need to learn that apex as fast as I can. This hairpin, I completely overcook it, resulting in me almost coming to a halt of it. I adjust my visor a bit because it fell way too far down. Let's see this hairpin. Yeah, I'm starting to adapt to it. Pretty much, really. This is car 47 here. I almost get pushed out like last time, but I managed to leave it as it is. And then after this slap of pure concentration, I can finally do a hot lap without being interrupted. So yeah, let's see this happen. Yeah, it's getting better, but I mean, I might overcook the exit at times because yeah, I'm thick as a score, but like a 10-year-old, and I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, the lap starts as soon as we get to the grid section. So the flying lap begins here. So the first corner, I don't overcook this time. The second and third corners, I go nice and tight, just because of the loss of traction there. Sorry, traction. I used the boost here, which is a mistake because I completely overcooked the exit of this hairpin, which had resulted in me thinking my lap time. But anyway, back corner's nice and smooth now. I used a bit of my boost again to catch up the car 52 here, who's going dead slow, so I managed to overtake them. Yeah, so that's hot lap. yeah, all I have to do now is try not to overcut the racing lines and see if I can catch up to car 22, overtake them before the checkered flags are out. And I managed to overtake them before the yellow flag, which means it's the end of the session, so we've completely missed the pit lane. And now all we have to do now is drive around. Oh, and by the way, if you're living in Durham, David's Racing, me, will be doing a just a normal race there at Top Gear, hopefully. So, if you're living in Durham, wherever, just join the Top Gear karting. Yeah, we could have a chat. We could discuss, maybe, I don't know, just discuss what you want to discuss. However, do not discuss anything inappropriate or out of mind.
Go down.
Because it will result in you getting banned from my Discord and getting you reported. Anyway, car 37 just stops on the ramp. I have to tell them to go. The checkered flags are out, meaning this is the end of the race. Sorry if I'm seem tired. I've just came off not too long ago, so yeah. Got me force. Well, I kept overcooking every single corner, and yeah, don't be much to us really. We come into the pit lane for Teamsport Newcastle. I hope you enjoyed this mini ride of Teamsport Newcastle. And hopefully I can go back there to do like a members event or something. I don't know, I'll have to discuss that with my parents. Oh, and before you go, please drop me a like and subscribe. This helps a lot, and I would help if you like and sub to me. Anyway, see you later for the next video, Top Gear Karting. Goodbye.